It's that time again, it's time to grab our tools and fix what's broken. Let's save money and do it ourselves. Let's save money and do it ourselves.
What we're doing today is we're going to be removing the serpentine belt, an Oldsmobile Delta 88 1998 model 3.8, which is a 3800 Series 2 engine. It's a V6. I'm putting this block of wood on the jack, and what I'm going to use it for is to hold the engine in place while I remove that bottom motor mount engine bolt. Again, you probably don't need to do this step, but I always just do it for safety. So I'm jacking this up where it'll hold the engine in place now. Use a metal pry tool to go into these plastic rivets here. There is one here, 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 and here. So there's 4 all together. This is the tool I'm using right here, a little pry tool. See, it takes these, it pulls the plastic pin out so it unlocks. And here's one right here. And again, all I'm using to get this started out is a flathead screwdriver. And I'm going to pull that out. And it looks like the other one is already off of there. So I only needed to take 3 out because that 4th one wasn't there. And I'm going to lay this plastic shroud. Some people call these a shroud or a shield. I'm going to lay the plastic shield out of the way. And I'm going to give us access to the pulleys. Now what we have here, this is your crank pulley. Right here is your AC condenser. And this is the bottom to the motor mount. Now I'm going to get you a look, and underneath here, this is what is stopping you from changing your serpentine belt. See, that's going to need to come out. We take this bolt out first, and then we remove this little metal cylinder, and then we'll be able to get to the serpentine belt. Basically, there's a bolt and there's a Torx right here. The Torx is an E10. The bolt is an 18 millimeter. Now you can take a deep well. What I recommend is a deep well 18 millimeter socket and an impact gun, and go ahead and take off the 18 millimeter, and it should pull the whole screw out. If it doesn't, you'll have to take the E10 and get the screw to come out. But I went ahead and used the 18 millimeter, and I've got this screw out right here. And here's what I was talking about. This is an E10 right here, and that E10 can get it to come out, or you use that 18 millimeter. Now we go to the top. Down in here from the top, in between the crank pulley, which is right here, and the air conditioner compressor, which is right there, you're going to have this metal cylinder that you can remove now. And it just kind of pulls up and out, kind of like this. And I removed it. This is what that bolt goes into, and it holds to the motor mount. This is what was preventing you from getting your serpentine belt off. So basically what it does is, when this is up against the engine and the motor mount flush, this bolt goes in like this, and it screws inside the engine. And the serpentine belt is underneath this, and you can't get the serpentine belt out because of this. But once this comes out, you remove that, then this allows this to be removed, and then it should come out. You take the tensioner off now. And what you want to do before you take the tensioner off, you want to make a mental note. You can take a picture with your smartphone, or you can look the diagram up on the internet. But you can use a 15mm wrench or ratchet, whichever you have, and right here is the idle pulley, and then you push that back and you take the belt off. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so it's a little harder than I thought, but no problem. I'm going to take it off of the alternator pulley first. I'm going to remove that. Take it off the water pump. And if you can see down in there, this belt's kind of shredded. It needs to come off. It's going to come off there. It's going to come off there. It's coming off the crank. And now it's going to be able to come off down here because the bolt is not there anymore. And it'll come right up through here like so. And then what you do, and what you want to do when you look at your serpentine belt, you look to see if it's dry rotted right here, and you look at the shape of it. You want these to be in good shape. I think it was cracking. You see right here separating, so we're going to put a new serpentine belt on. We'll get her done. Okay, now that we have the serpentine belt on and in place, we're going to take this little cylinder and we're going to put it in place here. Sometimes better if you use both hands. Okay, and it's right in between the crank pulley and the AC compressor pulley. Goes right there. And now we're going to take this. I'll take a deep well. You can use whatever you want, but I'm going to take a deep well, 18mm. What I do, you want to make sure that cylinder is right there. Then you put this bolt in and you start it by hand. And then I'm going to use the 18mm socket and tighten that up to 75 foot-pounds. And that's how you put that back on. You see it's located in between the crank pulley and the AC compressor. I'm gonna tighten it up. Make sure you get it to 75 foot-pounds is the torque specs. Now I'm gonna put the plastic shield back on. Goes up underneath here, fits back behind here, just like that. And you want to make sure that the pins are out of them. You want to make sure the pins are out of them before you push it in. And then you're just going to line it up with these holes here, push it in, and then you push in the plastic pin. It's pretty easy. Do the same for this one over here. Put that in, and should be one more little plastic right there. Aha. So you take this one, you just hold it up. It's right behind the hydraulic brake line. Push it in like that, and then you push that pin down with your thumb, and you can see that this splash guard is now back on. And that's all there is to it with changing the serpentine belt.